What's going on, everyone's? I glitched for a minute, y'all. When I tell you, when I changed from one screen to another, bitch, I stopped for a minute. I was like, what am I supposed to be doing? Oh shit, my bad. You know why? Because I'm drinking on some cheap ass goddamn Moscato tonight. Y'all, we are back. We are black and we out that, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of Real Queens Real Talk. I'm your host, Auntie Mama. Again, this cheap ass goddamn Sutter home. And I've been drinking. Y'all see that lady off of TikTok that did that? Anyway, so hey y'all, hey, it's Sunday. How's everybody doing? Of course, as you can see, your auntie is tipsy as hell. And I'm gonna let everybody introduce themselves, starting with my little brother who got his camera on tonight. I'm stuttering and all that. Y'all know who that is, everybody's favorite baby brother. Mr. 14. He said a face card never declines. Okay.
What's up, y'all? Mr. 14, Miss over here with y'all little favorite baby brother. How y'all doing? What's going on, y'all? Yeah, I missed my live earlier. Catch it when y'all can. But other than that, I'm having a good time.
Okay, it was a good kiki earlier in Mizzle's live. First of all, before we go any further, congratulations to Fonda Maria Elvis. She says she got accepted into the National Honor Society. Okay, she got accepted into the National Honor Society.
Got these bitches. You embarrassing your mama, your daddy. You embarrassing everybody with that.
Oh, now
Ooh,
you already
wet, never thirsty because I stay wet. Yes.
Shout out to you, Maria, girl. Congratulations. She said she made it to the Honor Society. Okay. It's a genre. Not everybody fits into the bad bitch genre. Shout out to you, boo-boo. Who else we got down here? My other baby bro. He was missing last week. Yeah. What's going on with you?
No, 2 weeks ago. He was here last week.
So he was
wait.
2 weeks ago. Sorry. It's the anniversary, y'all.
It's Sir Neale Hurston Bih. All top. Okay. And it's saying hello to everybody in my household. Let's say what up to Green. Let's say what up to Mizzle. Let's say what up to Auntie Momo. And we keep it clean, because I always keep it clean and mean on my team.
Y'all, Sir Neale is feeling good tonight, y'all. It's his anniversary, okay?
Wait, say that again. Say that, wait, Mo.
Do you know what today is? It's his anniversary. Hey, yeah, anniversary. It's his anniversary. Oh, yeah. Go ahead, get into it. It's his anniversary. We're going to be doing some grown-up nasty things tonight. So don't bother him.
Long dick, long stranger.
Okay. Santa coming early tonight. Okay. Period.
You heard the fuck I said, nigga. You heard the fuck I said, nigga.
Period. Period. Cola in the house.
Nah, ain't no period. No, nigga. It's exclamation point in this bitch.
Okay, y'all go ahead, drop some eggplants down in the chat for Sir Neale Hurston and his anniversary, because he said he's gonna be doing grown folks things tonight. Drop your eggplant emojis and your wine glasses. And baby sis, last but not least, one of the many favorite baby sisters in the house. You on mute, boo boo. We can't hear you. But hey, girl, hey.
I knew that. I was finishing up some business off camera.
Got you.
But hey, yes, I am a little bit hungover. I went out last night with hubby and whatever. I was nice.
Wait.
So you was doing wrong folk stuff too, huh?
Tracy, let's be disgusted right now.
Tracy.
Look at this phone. No, it didn't. He is doing too much. He cutting up. Okay, and that's on Carisha.
Wait.
That's on Carisha.
Wait. You see, wait. You see how Mizzle dropped off?
This thing already cutting up.
Wait, what's still? Okay, we about to cut up right now.
Okay, we good. We here. We good. What's going on, everybody? Again, y'all, we gonna try to get through it. What?
No, who ain't
live a life. I am always nice. This bitch could have gotten decked out a couple of months ago, but she didn't. Okay, this bitch was lucky that I was nice enough and let her use some of my shit. I let her hoe ass, dirty ass. Hold on. This trifling ass bitch is going to go to sleep with makeup on and I let her sleep on my couch using my motherfucking blankets. Yes, I was nice. I was nice.
Oh, man.
I was nice. Because I could have let all the motherfuckers just jump her, but I didn't.
Wait, can we drop some bars tonight?
Bars, I can't speak.
No, can we drop some bars tonight?
I mean, you want to drop a little quick freestyle real quick? Yeah, if that's what you're feeling on your anniversary.
That's okay.
Wait, see, never mind.
I can't, because I'm tipsy.
Wait.
I ain't even lie to you. I can't, I'm tipsy.
I'm tipsy as fuck, and I'm lucky as fuck. Rolling it up, and these bitches talking about dumping in trucks. Nothing. They ain't going nowhere. Bitches talking where? I ain't going nowhere. Wait, that thing and that. Wait, don't say that. Wait.
Wait a minute.
Wait, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing.
Oh my God. Ooh, wait a minute. Hold on.
Don't say nothing. I'm gonna do it again. With that and
here you go, y'all.
Y'all,
we finna get this thing started tonight because
hold on, Tracy's in the chat. Tracy,
I don't even know what's going on
in here.
Tracy, why you in the chat, Tracy? You not up here taming this nigga.
Bring your ass up here, Tracy.
Tracy, what was your antennas when this nigga was pussy popping?
I am a reformed hoe. I love hoes. I don't like that hoe. There's a difference.
This is hard.
Just wait till the water boils.
Please, can I have two of whatever Sir Neale is on? I'll take 2 1/4, please.
Sativa. It's a form of marijuana, and it's called
I thought that was.
How many grams can I get with $20? I'm just saying.
No,
all right, y'all,
you already know, baby girl. You can get a gram.
Off of here tonight. Couple things we're gonna get into, y'all. Of course, we already got to talk about Takeoff. What really happened when he got shot? Okay. Then we wake up and hear Aaron Carter died. He died in his bathtub. That's crazy. D Wade is arguing with his ex-wife over the sex change of their daughter Zaya. And Kyrie Irving is the latest in dumb nigga news. We'll talk about that. And I only had one would you rather. Because I started drinking. But some other ones might come to me later. We'll talk about that. Okay, I got you, baby sis. Oh, what's going on here? All right, I got too much going on. Okay, we'll talk about that. And then once we get out of here, tonight, Mizzle is going to be going live. He is going to be on his YouTube channel talking about the Peacock series, One of Us is Lying. So make sure that you join Mizzle on his channel right when we are done with this live, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get into some things so we can get into that, okay? All right. Shout out to the 14 that's in the building. Y'all make sure y'all thumbs it up, share us out. Of course, Renee, I appreciate you so much. So much. Renee is always sharing us out. Tracy said, I'm with his family and I'm in the bathroom because they make you take a double shot if they catch you on the phone.
And
so
you'll be okay, Tracy. You'll be
She
okay.
on the phone, y'all. Hang up so we can
She's
call your
on the
ass so the
phone.
phone
Make
can
her take
ring.
4 double shots. That's a
Okay.
quadruple shot. Tracy, you got a
Hang up
strong
so we
liver
can
like me.
call
You'll
her
make
ass
it.
so the phone can ring, and they gonna get your ass, double shot your ass up. Okay, y'all, look here. First thing that we need to get into and talk about, y'all already know, Takeoff. Takeoff, 1/3 of the rap group Migos. Real name is Kirsnick Kari Ball. That's a hell of a goddamn name, y'all. Black people and these names. Shout out to my people and these names. Mama named them Kirsnick. I'm gonna call him goddamn Takeoff, okay? 28 years old. He was at a bowling alley in Houston, and he was with Quavo of the Migos, of course. And when we heard about this happened on Halloween night. It's been on everybody's doggone all up and down your social media all week, okay? No matter what you go on, from IG to Twitter to TikTok to Facebook, it's all over everything. Now, at first they were saying that see, y'all know I live adjacent to the hood, so you might hear a siren, forgive me. But they were saying first that, and this was Hollywood Unlocked that first released this. Now, Jason Lee, y'all already know Jason Lee is messy as hell, okay? And when he first released the story, a lot of the shit was just, it was just off. First, he was saying that both Quavo and Takeoff got shot and killed. Then they were saying that Takeoff got shot 57 times. Then it was he got shot over a dice game. And it's like, it seemed like every day it was a different scenario coming out, supposedly about how he died, all the way up until, I want to say about 2 hours ago, I was looking at something on YouTube, just, staying up to date, the latest on it, because I love the Migos. They were one of my favorite rap groups, and I'm old school, so it's not too many rap groups that are young now that I listen to. Like Migos is on my gym playlist. It's on my work playlist. Like I think they're a really brilliant rap group, and out of all of them, Takeoff was the one you heard nothing about. Like you never heard about him. Of course, he didn't have any kids. You never heard about him being in any scandal, of course, about who he was dating or nothing like that. So it's sad to hear. It seems like goddamn every month another rapper is dying over senseless gun violence. Well, the latest is, if you are from Texas, if you are big into screwed up music like I am, like I said, I'm old school. So I grew up on screwed up Click, DJ Screw, Big Hog, Big Poke, Lil Kiki, and ESG, all of that. I grew up on all of that. And so you've always heard about Jay Prince. Always heard about Jay Prince. And so I honestly did not know that Jay Prince, or the Mob Ties family, was somebody that artists needed to check in with when they were in Houston in order to, I guess, to stay protected and to stay safe. Now, the latest of everything going on is that supposedly Quavo and Takeoff did not check in with the Prince family when they came to Houston, and that Jay Prince Jr. and Quavo were actually in an argument over a basketball game. Now there's video footage going around about the whole incident that happened. Matter of fact, when I first heard about it Monday morning, I ain't gonna lie, when I'm getting up, how you get up, take a shit shower before you get ready for work, it was all on my timeline. And I'm like, what the hell? I go to Twitter immediately. The first thing that I see is a video of him laid out on the ground, with brain matter everywhere, and Quavo over him crying. Just really sad. And that's another thing. Like, people need to learn how to help people instead of taking their goddamn cameras out. But at the same time, when people record things, there are a lot of things that's caught, and that does help a lot of investigators, like the guy who they're saying supposedly was the shooter of Takeoff. Now, it's supposedly some hitter name, some Fifth Ward boy, I don't know, that supposedly, allegedly, I don't know if any of this is true or not. Again, this is just what the streets is talking. Okay. Supposedly it was a hitter for Jay Prince Jr., but Jay Prince himself has come out and released a statement and basically saying whoever did this, then you can't hide behind me or my name or my family's name, yada yada yada. Well, like I said, all the way up until about an hour ago, there was a guy. As a matter of fact, I will find the link and I'll leave it in the chat where you can go and see the latest that he was saying. Supposedly the little guy, the fifth ward boy, he's been killed because now it's either allegedly it was in retaliation, the streets got retaliation. It was the Prince family that handled that supposedly to cover their tracks. Or it was another scenario that the guy was saying. Like I said, I'll drop the video so y'all can go and see that yourself. You can make your own predictions or whatnot about it. But overall, it's sad as hell again for Takeoff to be the least problematic one out of the group. And from what a lot of people were saying, was the best member of the group. Now, I do know a lot of the songs that I do like of the Migos. He was doing he had the best bars on it. So if I had to say the best one, just bars alone, it would be Takeoff, and then Quavo, and then what's the other one's name? Offset, Cardi B husband. But regardless of the fact, it's sad. I don't know why niggas. I don't know. It just don't make no sense to me. Mizzle, I'm gonna start with you. I know you're not big on rap at all. But do you have any thoughts about this? Do you just what are your thoughts about this in general?
Okay. Yeah, so I'm not big on rap like that, so I don't really listen to their music and stuff like that. But I know some of their songs. But yes, when I woke up, whatever this day this happened, I woke up and I've seen a lot on my Twitter because I do wake up and I watch go through my Twitter and Instagram, and I was seeing a lot. And all I was saying, I was, oh my gosh, really? Everybody said take off. I was like, what happened? And then all the different stories you say, the different theories that was going on, then what happened that night. And then I heard about the dice game, and I heard about this, and I heard about that. And then all of that, I do know that he was not involved, but he was a bystander that got casualty of whatever happened. So I was like, I think then one thing that pissed me off before I go to content about the death and stuff, the people with the videos. It's like that. The pictures, the videos. I said that's nasty. That's ridiculous. Y'all need to stop that. I mean, yes, sometimes y'all catch things, but this is not the one thing y'all should not be posting up there. I mean, granted, it got taken down, but whoever posted that stuff there, they should got that account suspended. Because what we're not gonna do is like, listen, this is a personal thing. I don't want to see the final moments that a person had with the person and on social media in that degree, in that magnitude. These people is just grieving, and y'all go through that extreme just a post up there because y'all really want to put it out there. No, and then that
word on the curb, it was Jason Lee that leaked that video, because I do know when I first seen it on my timeline on Twitter in the morning, I immediately went to IG to see what I would see on there. Looked on the regular gossip pages that I looked on, and Hollywood Unlocked was the first one that came up. And Jason Lee said, like in the post, was like, I do have the video of Takeoff on the floor, but out of respect for the family, I'm not going to show the video, but it is graphic and blah, 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 blah. Yeah. But then not too long, like a few hours after that is when the video was up.
Yeah, and then he was descriptive of what happened.
Exactly. So
you could show it, but he was very descriptive. I said, Jason, you stood out. Y'all doing the most it's like that. Yeah, it is terrible that men, and we'll talk about our men, cannot have a argument or stuff like that without taking to the streets of violence. Their emotional immaturity is very on high. And a lot of guys who growing up need to start learning how to be mature and have conversations, stuff like disagreement, or when I take it there. Because too many people die over petty arguments that don't even take it there. And sometimes people who not involved get a casualty of war. Y'all arguing over a basketball game. I know sometimes guys get so serious. They get serious by sports. But y'all take it that because we got start
not that serious.
Like really? Like it's not going. Excuse me. I was drinking Pepsi. That's why I'm burping. So start shooting at each other. It's not just a sports game. There's a lot of things. A lot of guys go to extreme physical because they can't understand and don't have the maturity to spar with words. That's what sometimes guys cannot take. Sometimes with females argue with them, they want to go straight to hitting them to shut them up. Because even though I don't like that either, but still they go to that extreme to show their dominance to someone. It's like you had to solve conflicts with that. That's the only way you can solve conflicts. And I almost mad is like, and then you go say females the most emotional. I said no, men are emotional just as much as females, or probably worse, because even though females can go argue, they don't kill each other like that. I mean, sometimes not that much as men, but to the point they don't kill each other. Words don't go kill the people. They might get you upset, but you still go home at the end of the day. But the men, they go to the extreme, to so far for this like this crazy. Like how we get from arguing for a basketball game to him getting his life taken away. Like really? What was that? And it's constantly and to the point. So I know people saying, oh, it's the rap thing. Maybe it could be sometimes the rap, but I think it's more of not just the rap. I think it's more of the men cannot control their anger. They cannot control their have limited lack of emotions. Because the only thing they can show is mostly anger and no emotion at all, or at least nonchalant. It's like that's the only you go for. You can't show the only range. If y'all have different range, y'all won't have to be going through all this. And sometimes, to be honest, like that's the reason why I don't even go out to a lot of these places or crowd and everything, because people don't know how to act. Now these days you can't have fun. You know, back in the days we could have fun, people chill, stuff like that. Now these days you can't even want to act because somebody could look on the wall and it was a big shootout over a small little thing, and then somebody losing their lives for what reason? So I was like, who's this? Oh, they did that, but okay, like okay. So it is ridiculous that it's happened, and I'm praying to the family. They grieve and everything, and I just show them some respect and be mindful of if this was your family, you don't want people showing no videos like that or anything out in the open. Just be respectful and just show things. But man, we gotta do better. We got to do better with arguments. Like it should not get to that point that you have to get shooting or throwing all that stuff like that. It's like we think if you can't handle it, just walk away and go somewhere else. I'm pretty sure. Who played well? I think Quavo was an uncle, right? I'm pretty sure.
Quavo was his uncle.
He's like he is like bummed up about it, like his own nephew in front of his eyes. Like it takes, and I think he probably part blame himself because the argument should not escalate like that. But that's what I want to say. I mean, it's just a lot, and whoever that thing who put the trigger out and then caused a ripple effect. I guess if I would say that he got done, whatever happened, but
yeah, that's the word on the street. Allegedly, again, I don't know how true that is because, again, the guy whose channel I was watching earlier, and he's like a Houston, keeps his eye, his ears or whatever to the street. He's saying that the guy's social media has gone private now, and so, but when before, the guy is known everywhere that supposedly Jay Prince Jr. is. This little Fifth Ward boy is right there with him as well. He's like one of his hitters. And there was some other guy who was a rapper. Forgive me, I don't know his name, but they have a picture of him with Jay Prince Jr. And the same thing. The little Fifth Ward boy is like in the background of the picture as well. And this same rapper was killed as well. I want to say it was for allegedly the same thing over a dice game. So I don't know. The shit is real fucking fishy. I seen that as well. Cola, the guy, like I said, whose video I was watching earlier, the guy saying that from the information he got, supposedly it was a setup, and that the same thing, the shooter grabbed Takeoff and shot him in the head, shot him in the back of the head, and he used his body for a shield. And that's how he was shot. Takeoff was shot by his own people, is when his people were shooting back at the shooter. And that guy used Takeoff's body as a shield. And that's how he was shot.
That night was not unplanned. It was like definitely planned.
Yeah, it was definitely planned. And again, like they were saying, how Jay Prince is, and I don't know how true this is. Again, I just heard about the Prince family, and I know they are a powerful family. How powerful they are, I don't know. But from what people are saying on the street is you wouldn't be next. Like you have to be somebody of some sort of importance to be that close to him, and he always has shooters with him. And Quavo and his people, apparently they weren't prepared for that. So from what they're saying, allegedly this was some sort of setup. But again, why was Takeoff the target? Was Quavo supposed to be the target, but Takeoff just got in the way? Or was Takeoff the target the whole time? That's the part I don't understand. Why would somebody, why is he the target? That just don't make no sense. That don't make no sense to me. I don't know. Baby sis, do you have any thoughts about this at all? Because
I think it was a setup, and Quavo was supposed to be the real target, and Offset set it up to take out Quavo, because aren't they beefing over some female anyway?
Yeah, but you know what? Honestly, I don't think Offset would do that because they're fan. I don't see that. I don't see that. I don't see that happening. I don't see Offset doing that. I don't see that happening.
Well, that was my only theory, because he's the least problematic rapper that we got. I was talking to my husband. I'm like, why couldn't nobody take out the baby? Why did it have to be Takeoff?
The baby needs to be shot in his goddamn foot. Quavo bumped Jay Prince, and Takeoff was the closest to the shooter. And you see how the videos are going around, Cola. When you slow the videos down, you can see that, and you can hear Quavo saying something like, man, we already played basketball. We not finna blah, 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 blah. That's the little part that you can hear. And then again, as the videos are slowed down, you can see somebody swings on Quavo. You can see the guy that who's, on their side or whatnot. Make sure I ain't got no delay in this. Okay, you can see the guy that's on their side who has his hand on the gun, because I'm guessing his spidey senses was going off that something was about to go down. So he got his hand on his gun and he's ready. Then you see a guy that's in the background who's supposed to be the little Fifth Ward boy or whatnot. You see him actually pull out a gun, and then you see you see Takeoff fall to the floor, and you see the little guy run out the door. You don't actually see him make a shot, but like one of the people were saying that the guy had interviewed, they had professional photographers there and cameramen there. So they got a lot of stuff on film, but supposedly there are photographers that are being paid off to either get rid of tapes or say they never seen anything or what. And also, before I forget, to answer your question, Liver of Life, if there was brain matter on the floor, just from my medical knowledge, I don't see somebody living from that. But I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not no professional. I'm not even no RN. So I don't know the answer to that for sure. But again, if I had to just guess based off my medical knowledge, I don't see somebody living from a gunshot wound to the head with brain matter being out on the floor. And then again, just based on the video that was up on Twitter that people showed, I felt like he was, I don't see how he died on the way to the hospital. I would have thought he was dead right then and there.
Yeah, and that got me pissed off watching that video. I said, y'all should take
that down. God.
I said, what we doing here, y'all?
People are so insensitive. Why would you put that on the internet? What is wrong with you?
Exactly.
What is wrong in your mind? What makes you think that's okay? And what I thought was crazy is the police officers that were doing the press conference, the reporters are asking them, about different questions, about this, and did you hear about this? Did you hear about that? And one of the police officers was like, well, that's news to me. It seems like people are running to social media and to the bloggers and giving them information quicker than they're coming to the police and telling us anything. So if y'all find out anything, please let me know. And that made me feel like, well, are these niggas paying to get money for the information you know about this man who got killed. Like, that's horrible. That's horrible. You'd rather run a social media to get the click and the view and the like and the money, because I'm sure you're selling whatever photos or whatever you do have to these blogs. Like, I'm sure somebody sold that video to Jason Lee if he has it. Who else is gonna give him the video for free on top of that? Come on now. My heart goes out to Quavo, though. I couldn't imagine seeing my nephew. Hell no, that would kill me. Oh, that would kill me. Jay Prince made a post saying, "You can't behind me." The next day, the shooter was gone. Exactly, Cola. That's what I'm saying. From what I seen earlier, is the guy was saying either a few things happened. Either the streets got their justice on whoever this shooter was, or the Prince family got to cover their name. They went ahead and took care of that young man, or the Prince family is working and putting it out there that this young man has been taken care of in order to protect him, but he's not really gone. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Street justice is a hell of a goddamn thing. Justice for Takeoff, for real. He didn't deserve that at all. No. And you see, Offset hasn't come out and said anything, but I think he's like changed his avatar or whatnot on Twitter. And of course, Cardi hasn't come out, said anything, or Quavo, which I wouldn't see them coming out and saying anything right now. As a matter of fact, I think Offset canceled his recent shows he had coming up. But I don't know. I don't want to spend too much more time on it, y'all. I just think it's very, very sad. It's goddamn unfortunate that another young rapper is taken over some dumb, senseless ass shit. And we don't even know the for real reason why. Don't even know the for real reason why. Literally woke up on Monday morning just to see that this man is dead. So rest in peace to Takeoff, to his family, and to everybody that knew him and loved him. God bless him. And the father was more mad at the bloggers for posting. Yeah, that happened right before the holidays. That happened on Halloween. Do you know how hard this Halloween is going to be for that family? They don't even be able to celebrate it like they don't. I know I wouldn't be able to celebrate it like I normally would, knowing that he got killed on Halloween. That's sad, y'all. They need peace. Yes, many prayers and prayers of peace to the family, y'all. Also, another one that we lost, Aaron Carter, y'all. Aaron Carter. Now, this one is crazy too. Baby sis, wasn't it you that said Aaron Carter said something like, "If I die, it won't be suicide, it'll be a murder," or something like that? Well, they found him in his tub. Supposedly, he drowned in his tub.
No, okay, so Aaron and Nick, they're beefing. Nick Carter and his wife both have a restraining order out against Aaron because of some threats that were made. I don't know. It's their whole family is a big old mess. But Aaron Carter was on live a couple whatevers ago, and he said that if I end up dead, just know I didn't OD. I'm not on drugs. I'm clean. I'm sober. But if I end up dead, I was murdered. So
Crazy.
I don't know.
Oh wow.
I mean, he's been fighting addiction since he became famous. Yeah, I don't know. I can't call it found in a bathtub. That
Drowned in a bathtub.
That sounds like Whitney Houston. That's all I'm saying.
And Bobby Christina.
And Bobby Christina Brown. Yeah. So
it's in the bathtub. Finding Maria Elvis. I read a couple of different articles that said that he was found in his room in a bathtub. Supposedly he died.
Yeah.
I don't know. Mizzle, what's your thoughts? That's sad. He was only 34.
I know he's so young. It was
So young. But he
um
was battling addiction for a long time. And it's so sad. He has so much potential too.
yeah, I ain't follow his life like that, so I can't really say much. But it's just sad. But to hear that he died in a bathtub, it's like he can't drown. I said your body have to really shut down for you to drown in the bathtub. Because it's like
How do you
like something happened. Like it's like his body gave up on him. Something happened or whatever. Maybe he thought that he knew somebody was gonna come after him, and it just happened in the back. Because I was like, how you drown in the bathtub unless
How do you drown in your bathtub?
somebody
Exactly.
did something to you? Like you really like you took something or whatever. You just got weak and it just your body gave up on you, and it's or that you slipped or fall, and maybe you hit in your head. That could be another thing. But it's sad. Another person recipes. Like I said, I can't really get much in the minute because yes, he is a person to grow up, a young kid. What is it? Kids was like that before. What's his name? Before Bieber came around, he was around, so he was known.
Yeah, he was the original Justin Bieber.
Before he came in the picture, he was something in the '90s. So, proud to the family, and it just sucks. Maybe his brother and them might be upset because now they was beefing and had a long time. Now his brother died. Now you can't mend your relationship. Yeah, man. Like I said, maybe
Maybe
his body gave up on him.
could have,
Maybe his
yeah.
body gave up on him and something like happened. But
y'all see the interview he did with Vlad TV. It was about a year, maybe 2 years ago. He was saying that his mom and FBI agents tried to pay him off to say that Michael Jackson did something to him. But he wouldn't do it. He wouldn't lie. Yeah. That's why I fucks with Aaron Carter. He said him, Michael Jackson, and somebody else was smoking weed together. And afterwards, when he came home, there was FBI agents there, and his mom was there, and his mom was like, okay, so tell him what you told me. And he said, he was like, what do you mean what I told you? He was like, well, tell him what happened with you and Michael. And he was like, well, nothing happened. Like, what are you talking about? And so he said that's when he realized that his mom wanted him to lie, and they offered him money because FBI agents wanted to take Michael Jackson down.
So bad.
They wanted him to lie and say that Michael Jackson sexually assaulted him. But he was like, no, I wasn't going to lie because that never happened.
That whole Carter family was nothing but money hungry. They saw the success of their older son, Nick, was like, hey, let's capitalize with his little brother. But we're going to do something different. We're going to try and get the little black girls. That didn't work. I mean, yeah.
He was definitely invited to the cookout. Hell yeah. Aaron was that dude. Aaron was that dude. Like I said, he was the Bieber before there was the Bieber.
He was. Like Jimmy Neutron, the movie. I'll still bump that only for that Aaron Carter song. Are you serious? And hold on. Let it be clear. I was Team Hillary Duff when that whole Lindsay Lohan, Aaron Carter, Hillary Duff three-way triangle going on. I was like, yo.
Because Lindsay was a bitch.
Parent Trap.
Lindsay was a hoe anyway. She knew what she was doing, hoe ass hoe.
Hoe ass hoe. You already knew who she was dating, who he was with in the first place. He was with Lizzie McGuire. Why do you think Miss Parent Trap he would want to break up with a wholesome Lizzie McGuire and get with what was that character's name in Life Size? The bitch who had disparaging remarks to make about a black Barbie doll. Fuck you, ho. I did like that movie.
That part there. You know how this one get passionate, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, though, Life Size was a good Disney movie. I didn't really care for Life Size 2.
Best one ever. She said, I remember Liz McGuire show with him on the best one ever. Aaron was that dude. Rest in peace to Aaron Carter. I know he up there living it up right now. God bless him. God bless him. Did he have any kids? He didn't have any kids, did he?
Oh, thank God. I don't think so. No. I think he was very smart in realizing that he had no business procreating.
Well, had he had his life together, I'm sure he would have been a great dad, y'all. But anyways, moving on, y'all. Doggone. So D Wade is getting into it with his ex-wife, y'all. D Wade's ex-wife is accusing him of exploiting and pressuring their daughter Zaya for gender change in order for financial gain. Now she wants to basically stop the judge. Well, let me read this to y'all so I won't say this wrong, okay? Dwayne Wade's daughter is no longer staying quiet. The NBA star is speaking out after his ex-wife, I don't even know how to pronounce her name, alleges in a court that he's trying to make money off of their transgender daughter Zaya's name and gender change. Da, 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 da. Zaya Wade, he wants her to wait until the age of majority to make permanent changes to her identity. This happened on Tuesday, November 1st, following a massive wave of backlash on both parents' ends. Wade is now speaking out on Thursday to acknowledge their legal situation. Basically, she wants the judge to stop D Wade from being able to allow Zaya to continue on with her gender reassignment, whether that be her just taking hormones or her legally changing her sex on an ID, which I don't think she can do that until she has fully had the surgery. I could be wrong. Y'all let me know. But um yeah, Mizzle, what's your thoughts on that? I mean, honestly, I'm sorry, she's only 14, and I do feel like maybe she should wait because her body is still, not even her body, her mind is still developing. And it's like, I feel like I don't think I think if you know that you were born into the wrong body, I don't think it's just as simple as getting a sex change and now I'm okay. You know what I mean? I think that or at least I feel like you should have to go through some sort of counseling maybe, just because that's going to be like a big shock to your body, you know, mentally and physically. That's going to be a big shock to your body because your outside may match what you feel on the inside, but your mental and all that has to be in line. And with her being so young, 14, like your mind is still trying to develop into the person who you are and who you want to be. So in a way, I'm with the mother side on this, that I feel like she should wait. Like, oh, it's one thing if she's taking hormones. Okay, I get that. So by the time you're 18, you'll be ready, you know, because you got 4 years. You can go through counseling, you can be taking your hormones. So when you do hit 18, if you do decide you want to go through gender reassignment surgery, your mind will align with your body. You know what I mean? That's just what I'm thinking. I could just be tipsy, and I feel like I'm a psychologist right now because I'm a little tipsy. But Mizzle, what is your thoughts on Zaya and her gender reassignment?
Okay, yes, you do have to go through a lot of things before you get to the surgery because they didn't go straight do it. Because the first one is a heavy price to get that done, and another thing is that they don't just do it automatically. They had to make sure you ready. The doctor had to sign off for it, make sure you mentally prepared, all that stuff like that for it to be done. So yes, you usually have to go through a lot before you even take that surgery because they ain't just don't do it, just do it. So yes, so I don't think that Zaya should have get it done now. They should wait until they're 18 or more, or 20, whatever, in the 20s to make that decision and fully understand. Because yes, as a teenager, you do go through identity, finding your identity and everything. And maybe she thinks that she's supposed to be a woman. That's fine. But take the process and get to everything you know what you're doing before you get to that point. Now, to the point of financial gain, I don't know for that degree. I feel like a father who's supporting his daughter decision of being who she wants to be and everything. I know not everyone go take that stance and agree with that because they own individual opinions about this. But I just feel like he's supporting her. Now, having her get a surgery now, I don't think that should happen now. They should wait. That should take a while before that happens. Yes, take the hormones, take the counseling, talk to the person, everything, and let it be. I feel like this person made the decision. Zaya made a decision a long time ago to be the who she wanted to be, and that's what the parents is supporting her, and that's what needs to be. But the surgery, no, that should wait. I think they should. It takes a while before that even happen anyway, so it's not gonna be done now. Now the wife was trying to exploit it and try to get it stopped and saying, "Oh, that's not my daughter. I had a son and everything." That's something she gotta get. Oh, she gotta go through that her own thing.
Mhm.
And I know that a lot of people say, "No, I birth a son. I birthed a son." Yeah, you birth a gender, but it's take a lot of stuff that go out of it. The sex,
Right.
then
Right.
male, that's where you birth. But as they grow older, you don't know what's in the process in their mind when they get older, when they get things. So you may birth a girl,
Mhm.
you may birth a girl, but you don't know when they're gonna turn up to because that's where they gotta grow up. Right? So it's a lot of things affects in the science of biology or less like that, and people don't forget to ignore. They just go for that one little thing. So I understand that it may be tough for her to go through that and deal with it, but I would think she should be supportive of Zaya and her decision. But to the point that I do agree with her not to take that surgery quickly. I think she just wanted to. I think Zaya really want the pronouns to be correct for her to say call her he, she, and not a he anymore. Just call her she and stuff like that. But it's a tough thing. So I know a lot of people might have opinions about that. I just feel like whatever works for their family, works for the family, but just do it in the right way and don't rush it. And I know because they the personal limelight and the celebrity limelight, there's a lot of people just looking at them right now,
What
and it's pressure. It could be a lot of pressure, but I think they try to handle as best as they can, and let's see how that goes.
what exactly is she wanting to get legally changed then?
I don't know what she did because I think she really getting her name to be legal in Zaya Wade. I think,
I thought
and
that was already done. She legally changed her name to Zay.
she legally changed her name. I think that's one. I don't know other legal stuff that she trying to get done. Unless
Because I don't see how you can legally change your pronouns. Because that I don't see how you can
no,
legally
I
change your
don't even
pronouns.
change pronoun. I just be he or she, just be called she, and people gotta respect that be called a she. But I don't know what the mother is really trying to say. Like stop the whole process as point. She don't want a girl. She want a whole. She just want a boy. It's like that. So to stop the procedure completely or whatever. But that's what I think that she's getting at. Because when
I'm
I was
sorry,
reading
she's
this, I
15.
think the
She's
mother ex-wife
15.
don't want a daughter. She said, "I had a birth the son. This should not be going through." I think the father is pushing this too much, and I think that's what she going for. I think she going for no. I had a son, and I need to have a son, and this is supposed to be a son, not no girl. So I think that's
Oh,
what mother
so
wants. So that's
that's
what
what
I'm thinking. That's what I'm reading from what she trying to go for and saying, doing all
she
this.
has a problem with letting go.
Yeah.
That's what it is. She said she birthed a son. Turns out that her son is now her daughter, and she's just okay. I understand. I understand her mind frame and her thinking. Whatever your child wants to do, I say go for it, but there should be limits and limitations.
But
If
Brittany, if she does that, that would be a gender reassignment because they're not going to change your driver's license from male to female unless that's your
unless
gender.
the downstairs matches
Yeah,
that M or
yeah,
F, which I
yeah.
understand
They're
that.
not going to do
But
that.
right now, at 14, if all she wants to do is take hormone pills or injections and be referred to as she and her,
Mm, mm, mm.
that is okay. I mean, yeah, that's okay. It's not like she's gonna get a gender reassignment within the next year, is
Yeah,
she?
that's gonna take a process. Yes.
Okay, it's a whole process. And from what I understand, didn't the mom lose permanent custody of her kids? At least that was my understanding.
Wow.
I
Um,
think so. I think what's his name? D Wade has full custody of him. Yeah.
okay, and didn't he also say that she has barely seen the children? Don't they have like two kids together?
Wow.
That's
So
three, right?
whatever. I was still
I
under the
don't know. They
impression
got a
that
couple
she
kids.
okay, I was still under the impression that she was an absentee parent. Custody agreement be damned. Um, I'm not entirely sure what he had to say to get backlash, but they are clearly not thinking about the best interest of their child in this point, at this case. I mean, at 14, I knew that I was a girl. I knew that I liked being a girl, and I knew that I like boys, and nothing has changed with my core beliefs as far as what I am and who I like. Yeah, I might throw on some other things every now and then, spice things up. But I've
depending on how I feel.
right, depending on how I feel, a taco and a burrito. Um, I, is there has there been a case of a transgender saying one thing and then regretting the decision and reverting back?
That could be possible.
That is my question. Like, has anybody woken up one day, a man, decided, no, I'm not a man, I'm really a female, go through the whole process of getting the hormones, of getting the breast implants, of going through and changing pronouns and changing names just to be like 20 years later, you know what? I'm really a man. I'm going to undo all of this.
You know what? Actually, I was watching a documentary and something happened with that. There was a man who decided he wanted to do gender reassignment. He wanted to become a female, and he went through. He didn't do the bottom half, but he did the top part, and lived his life as a woman for many years, and was a model as a woman and everything. Had breast implants, took the hormones and everything. And after so many years of living as a woman, he decided he made a mistake. He didn't want to do that. He wanted to go back to living as a man. And so he had to go and he got the breast implants taken out. But because he had that tissue that was stretched, he started to get into bodybuilding. And so he got like pectoral implants. And so now he's heavy into weightlifting, but his face, like his features look he's very androgynous because he went from a man to then living as a female to back living as a man. So he went from, having regular male hormones to taking estrogen and progesterone for so many years to then now back having to take testosterone to combat all those many years of estrogen and progesterone that he was taking. And so he looked absolutely ridiculous. I ain't gonna lie. And I don't like to talk bad about nobody, but he looked absolutely ridiculous.
But how many times does that really happen?
Yeah, like I'm gonna say, it's not that often.
I was gonna say I don't.
For most people who make that decision to transitioning, that stay transitioning. So it's very few that regrets it. Maybe because life experience, because not the transition. It's the experiences.
See the Picasso painting. You are absolutely right, Liberty. You seen the same one I did. He absolutely looked like a Picasso painting. Although that is so
I'm gonna need to see a picture of this guy, but I don't think this would be the case for Zaya.
Funny.
Yeah,
I don't think that would be the case.
Because you gotta live it afterwards. So maybe the person who maybe the life space was not well and welcoming and stuff like that. And it just a lot of feelings like so. Yeah, I know Lily was saying her feelings. I said, yes, Zaya do have feelings because at the end of the day, this is her whole process. This is her process she's going through. And her parents and her stepmom is dealing with helping her as best as they can to help her and everything. So I think it should take a while. Don't rush it. Like I said, with the surgery and everything, don't rush that. So that's gotta be something that going on. And especially if you're a teenager, her mind could change different things. It's like not only that, it's social identity, gender identity, fit it in, all the extra stuff that's going on with being a teenager. It's a lot of pressure as a teenager going on. It's a lot of things you got to grow. You got to find yourself until you get to your point. So I think they should keep going and everything. But the mom, I feel like the mom is like supportive of the transition. I think she just like, I didn't have a daughter, I had a son, and that's what her mom said. And that's what it is. That's more than just say helping them transition. I think that's her thing's like, no, I don't like that. She against it at all.
You know what? This is gonna sound crazy. Say it. I wish I had a dick.
Me too. Oh my God, the fun I would have. I would like seriously.
Liver, but
I
you
had
can't say
to.
that because Liver, you was a teenager yourself, and you want
Just
somebody to tell you f your feelings because you feel something way. That's damaging. You got to encourage your teenagers to have feelings and express themselves. That's the only, especially this
Right, because you can have,
identity. You
that's
can't
why
say
you
that.
have,
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry. That's why you have some people who are, they end up committing suicide because of that, because they don't feel like they're accepted by family or and stuff like that. So you can't necessarily say F your feelings because that could have a damaging effect on them later on, long term in life. You know what I mean?
that's f the kids' feelings when it comes to chores, not when it comes to their emotional well being. And I think mom is trying to push this now because she is 14. Puberty is about to start.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't this like the opening time for her to do the hormone things? I don't know. All I'm saying
And
is,
all parents in the
But Liver,
room,
life goes
I would
into it. You
say,
cannot escape that though. That's always gonna be there. Everybody got long issues about something. Whether you could be straight, gay, whatever, it's always gonna be there. So you can say discussing feelings, but lifelong issues, that's always gonna be there. It's always a factor. Nothing, never perfect. It's never gonna be easy, and nobody is safe before. It's uncertainty in life. So you gotta embrace that.
if I were a parent and my child wanted to have gender reassignment, I definitely wouldn't approve to get it done because it's not 14, she's 15. Regardless, I wouldn't like if they wanted to do hormones or whatnot right now. I think I would maybe be okay with maybe hormones, but actual surgery, no,
no,
not until you're
no
18.
surgery before you
And then
are
on top of that, I don't even think I would have, because honestly, you don't have the money to pay for it. As your parent, I would be paying for it. And honestly, I wouldn't even pay for that until you're at least if I had the money to
graduated from
do it,
college.
at
That
least
would be
25,
that
at
would
least
be a college
25.
graduation present if that was my
Yeah,
child.
at least
College
25,
graduation.
because by 25 your mind is developed, your body is developed, you're somewhat there mentally. By then you would have had enough counseling, you would have gone through enough counseling and hormones and all that. But to do something less than the age of 25, nope, not me, nope, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah,
But I would support
mid
you.
20s, you're fine. Yeah,
Yeah, I will support you in any other way possible, but I'm not paying for no surgery that's that young. Nope.
yeah, that's true. I agree.
Not even gonna do it. Not even gonna do it. What it said, no, man, just know we need to talk deeply about this, but you are not getting surgery or taking hormones. Like I said, maybe I'm too strict. The thing about it is when you're strict like that, that's when you push your kids away and they don't want to come to you for something. They don't want to tell you what's going on with them. And again, you get some kids that they end up taking their lives because they know that their father is a strict Nigerian man or strict African man who's not going to love me and respect me and accept me, because to him I'm supposed to be a man. I'm not supposed to be no female. I'm not supposed to walk around with lipstick on and switch and be feminine and have nails and lashes and this, that, and the other. And because of that, I can't go to my father and tell my father that, because he's not gonna love me. And so I don't know. That's just how I think about it. No, I'm not saying that. We can talk about it or run away into a world of, yes, exactly. That's exactly. You don't want the world teaching them, and whatever they're gonna learn, they need to learn that from home. No, don't bring the Nigeria. Yes, run from that. I told you, yes. We got to say that. Yes, for real, because a lot of times it is a cultural thing. Let's keep it real. It's a cultural thing. A lot of men from a lot of island men, West Indian, Jamaican, Haitian, all that men, y'all don't stand for that. Y'all don't go for that. And so I'm just saying, I ain't gonna go there. I could go there. I could go all the way in there, and I ain't gonna do that because I've been drinking. But I'm just saying, liver of life, You know how the men, he's talking about listen, woman. No, you listen. You listen, God dog it. But anyways, though, y'all, again, like I said, if it was me, no, my child would definitely have to wait. Again, like I said, so they are at least, oh shit, at least 25, because you ain't got no money to pay for it. I do. You ain't got no money like that. So move the hell around. Last thing we're gonna get into, y'all, then we're gonna get the hell up out of there, up out of here. In dumb nigga news, Kyrie Irving, he's been suspended, y'all. Nike don't want nothing to do with him. Goddamn, everybody done dropped him. He promoted an anti-Semitic movie that's been on Netflix, and he actually doubled down on it. He ain't no different from a goddamn Kanye West. And there are niggas out there who support Kyrie Irving. Now, mind you, Kyrie was against the COVID vaccine as well. You know, Kyrie been starting shit. Kyrie been on some bullshit for a long time. Mizzle, what are your thoughts on Kyrie Irving and his anti-Semitic, these niggas?
It's a distraction.
Listen,
it's a distraction.
I didn't read this whole article or know what's going on, but I heard this piece about him saying, I was going to say this. People have to understand, in society, anti-Semitism, all that comments about the Jewish and like that, y'all got to really limit that or leave say nothing at all. They will come after you full force. We've seen it happen too many times already. And a lot of people say, well, if they talk about the black person like that, the reason why, because we kept saying this over and over. We as a community do not stand each other and don't stand in solidarity when it comes to issues like this. We are divided. So when one person might say, oh, well, we like this, he be good because the black guy, everything, they could degrade women. You know how many divided we get in that situation? Nobody can stand and take a stance on that. Everybody said, well, this is the female for it. This is that. It's different. So we don't stand solidarity when it comes to issues like that. These people, they do. And, they are behind a lot of things. Y'all have to understand, if we want control, we need to own things. These people own a lot of things.
Yes,
sir. Sponsorships, a lot of things. So if you say anything, even though you may be right, just don't say it. Because
oh Lord, I just thought that. I swear to God, that thought just came in my head.
So I was like, this is ridiculous. You may be right. And like I think he mentioned that there are black Hebrews. That's what he said, mention something like that. It is true. It's been in history, it's like that, but they might not like that. So just don't say, now I'm not, people say it's a country of freedom of speech, but at the same time, we also know that freedom of speech has consequences. And
freedom of speech and freedom of consequences are two different things. I told somebody that last week.
Like this. So we black people don't stand solidarity. So that's why when people say problematic stuff in our own community, people might get skated by and they won't have much consequence. They might have little slight things, but not as much. The other side, Whoopi Goldberg got suspended for saying something that may be correct. She got suspended, and her network she working on might be behind the people who was behind it. They was like, "Oh no, you get suspended," and we love Whoopi, and she's very smart in the View. She's in the View, right? Yeah, I think she's in the View. Mm-hmm. She's very smart. So just stuff like this, we just can't say things. Like I said, if you get a celebrity or anything, that's why we don't talk about certain things. I stick to my shows and stuff like that, because with topics like this, you can't say that because it is consequences. And it is definitely consequences. So I know a lot of people say, oh, well, they're trying to take down the black man. I know. They're taking it down because they got the power. They have the power. If we want power, we need to start owning this stuff. And we can take powers back from ourselves.
Because black people are too jealous of each other. That's why we can't stand together like that. Black people are too freaking jealous. Matter of fact, perfect goddamn example. Bitch, how come this was, well, I don't even want to say specifically where it was because I don't know if they watched this or not. I was somewhere and I seen this black chick. She had gorgeous, beautiful, natural hair. And I knew it was her hair. You could tell it was her hair from a fucking mile away. These other two black chicks, we were standing in line somewhere, and the one girl out of two black chicks, she was like, "Oh, her hair is so pretty. I like that." The other chick was like, "I don't think that's hers though." And I'm thinking to myself, "Bitch, why are you hating? Why you couldn't just say, oh, her hair is pretty. I do like it. Her hair is really pretty." It just made me think about that live of life when you say, why can't we stand together? Because we jealous of each other. We too busy hating on goddamn each other. We can't stand together because we too busy breaking each other goddamn down. That just made me think about that because I wanted to say to her so bad, bitch, why are you hating? That's why you ain't got no goddamn edges now, because you hating on the next female.
Oh, they ain't cancel Amazon because Bezos. Maybe because we also got to understand another factor. Bezos white. He's black. So, they come down on harder than white.
Thank you.
Yeah. If you're not under the umbrella, remember the white Christianity, men, heterosexuality. They the umbrellas. And you fall behind the umbrellas, they don't care for you like that.
They don't care for you now. Baby sis, you have some thoughts on Kyrie Irving and his Lord, his Kanye West.
I think it's a distraction from whatever Elon Musk is doing on Twitter. So they're going to the tried and true blame the black man. That's all I got. I gotta go deal with my kids. I love you guys.
Love you too. We finna get on up out of here, y'all. Real quick, other updates I had. Y'all see Diddy's party? Was I the only one that wished I was at Diddy's party?
Diddy's been having parties.
But yeah, you're the only one. Because at Diddy's parties, people tend to get raped.
And exactly. We hear too many stories about his party. So
we do. But I'm just saying, I need that Carisha prayer. I don't want that Sierra prayer. I want that Carisha prayer.
All right. Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Good night. Love you.
Bye.
And if y'all haven't seen it, there's this video that's going on. I think it was Tracy that shared it earlier. And I put it in the what you call it. There's this racist white girl that has just recently I just seen an update. It came up on my phone. She just got arrested at the university. Excuse me, y'all. I've been drinking. The University of Kentucky. This black chick was trying to hold this white girl. You seen that video, Mizzle? Child, this white girl was drunk, was calling this black chick all kind of bitch niggas and nigger bitches. And the latest update, the girl has been arrested. So if y'all have not seen that video, it is good as hell. I will drop it down in the chat so y'all can go check that out. Make sure if you are not subscribed to Mizzle's channel, please do that because we're about to get over there at about 10 o'clock. So probably you got like another hour, okay? Make sure you join Mizzle. That is his YouTube channel, his IG, his Twitter, as well as on his Discord where he is super active, okay? Tonight, 10 o'clock, we're going to be doing, or he's going to be doing the review to One of Us is Lying. It's a series off of Peacock, so make sure that if you are not subscribed to his channel, please do so, okay? Also, make sure you check out Alki Queen. She is super active on her TikTok, okay? Make sure you check out her TikTok, her Twitter, and her IG. All the music that you want from Sir Neale Hurston Bih, you can find it on iTunes as well, iTunes, Apple Music, Bandcamp. Also, you can see his videos on YouTube and check out his IG page. Y'all already know how your auntie do. Okay, make sure you are following me on all of my socials. The only two that I'm really active on, my IG and the Twitter. There's the Cash App if you feel so inclined and you want to hit your girl up. Let me take this off of there. Get on up out of there. Let me stop sharing you. Okay.
Yeah, party. I don't know. He just sounds so fun at parties, but I just can't deal. But
I don't trust Diddy. I don't know if that's the way he shakes some shoulders and that shimmy or his smile or the sunglasses on his track work. Listen, them Diddy parties look fun. I'm not even finna hold you. Them Diddy parties look fun as hell. I want to go to a Diddy party. I'm a BYOB because I ain't drinking shit up in there.
That's what I'm saying. If I can't bring my Seagrams, I'm not coming in.
I'm gonna bring my own little Seagrams, bring my own Jamaican Me Happy, my own Calypso Colada, okay? Because I ain't drinking none of that Ciroc y'all got going on up in there because I don't know what the hell be going on with them Diddy parties. You lying to wake up with your drawers gone and ain't nobody got time for that. Oh, yeah. But I do want to be at a Diddy party though. So next time you have a party, Diddy, come holler at me. But y'all see Carisha look like she was in love. Diddy got that girl falling.
Video, what he was doing? He was tweaking or something. I don't know. He was. I was like, what is it? What's going on? He was all over the place.
Listen,
I want to say that. I was like, what is going on with Diddy? He is
Carisha putting that city girl puss on him, making him drop that money for them city girl, and Diddy dropping all that money on these fuck niggas. Okay, Carisha got that nigga nose wide open, and I ain't even mad at you, bitch. And you better do that, Carisha. You better ride it like a. Carisha, you better do that shit. Carisha is that bitch. I need me a Diddy prayer, like ASAP, okay? ASAP, I need me Carisha. I need me a Carisha prayer, okay? Diddy, one of his boys, holla at me. Holla at your girl. Okay, then, but for real though, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Again, y'all could have been doing anything else on a Sunday night, but you came here with us. I appreciate y'all. We're gonna see y'all next Sunday. Don't forget, Mizzle, 1 hour, his channel. Okay, one of us is lying. I don't know who it is, bitch. But one of us is lying, okay? Anyways, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Real Queens, Real Talk. We out, y'all.
All right, now it's time to get up. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here.
Thanks for coming.
Good night, guys.
Thanks for see y'all next Sunday. Love you.